Hello, this is Dan's show on the tube. I'm Dan, and this is the TNA Impact results for December 2nd, 2025. The result highlights from the final resolution pay-per-view were shown. Then Joe Hendry come out and talked about his title match at Genesis. Ryan Nemeth came out and cut a promo on Joe Hendry and Rhino because he's going to be facing Rhino later in the show. Joe Hendry called out for Rhino for his match with Ryan Nemeth. So a match that was supposed to be later in the show ended up being the first match. Ryan Nemeth versus Rhino. Ryan Nemeth won by a disqualification after Rhino hit him with a chair. I read recently where Rhino was about to leave the company, so I think this was probably one of his final taped matches. Jordan Grace cut a promo on Tessa Blanchard. Said she was going to wait at the door of the building for Tessa to show up. The Rascals cut a promo, and the Hardy Boys came out and challenged them to a World Tag Team title match at Genesis. So the tag title match at Genesis will be the Rascals versus the Hardy Boys. Next up, Kushida faced Ace Austin, and Ace Austin won with the ace up his sleeve. I like that they're pushing Ace Austin. It gives them a chance to promote Chris Bay more. And with Chris Bay's tragic injury, I think it's nice to see Ace Austin on there, always talking about his partner and the GoFundMes and various funds to help Chris recover. After the match, Ace Austin cut a promo for Chris Bay and Nick Nemeth and Moose come out and cut a promo on Ace Austin. Santino Marella come out and announced that Moose will be at Ace versus Ace Austin at Genesis for the X Division title. I really hope Ace Austin wins. I don't like seeing the super heavyweights in the X Division as much as I do the lightweights. I know it's the whole concept is it's a no weight class division, but I really think the cruiserweights tend to do better in it. Again, they show Jordan Grace sitting backstage waiting on Tessa Blanchard to show up. Nick and Ryan Nemeth versus Rhino and Joe Hendry was announced for next week in a backstage segment where Ryan Nemeth was being checked by medical. Mike Santana come out and cut a promo on Josh Alexander. Josh Alexander and his guys came out and cut a promo on Santana, and he challenged all three in a gauntlet match next week. Frankie Kazarian cut a promo on the winner of the title match at Genesis, saying he could use his trophy at any time to win the title match, and that he may use it at Genesis. And he also cut a promo on Leon Slater. Nick Nemeth came out and cut a promo on Joe Hendry. And the main event was Ash by Elegance, Heather by Elegance, Tasha Steele, and Rosemary versus Spitfire, Jordan Grace, and Masha Slamovich. Masha Slamovich won the match, and then as they were celebrating in the ring, Tessa Blanchard attacked Jordan Grace and beat her and drug her outside of the building and said she was taking over her locker room and her division back, and slammed the door to end the show. Nothing outstanding, nothing terrible. I hated to see Rhino lose in such a stupid manner. I really like him. I'm curious to see what he's going to do next in the sport, because he said he wasn't retiring, but he wasn't with TNA anymore either. So I'm curious as to see where he would go. I'd like to see him in NXT. After his appearance at the ECW arena a few weeks back in NXT, he looked like he would be right back at home, and I think he could fit in quite well there. like, share, and subscribe the video. Let me know in the comments below what I can do to make the shows better. I got some new equipment recently. I'm working on trying to figure it all out. Once I do, that should improve the quality of the videos quite a bit. Thanks. Have a great day. Bye.